Hey everyone, Mike here, and today I'm going to walk you through the process of taking audio, converting it to text, and then from text using that to create an AI generated summary. And I'll just show you that process flow, and this is something that you can actually do. Okay, so here is a visual of the workflow process that I want to walk you through. And we're actually going to start with this right here. The recording has already been done, and I used Camtasia to take the recording and split the audio from the video. So we will start here with a audio recording, and then we will take that and we will transcribe it. And I'm going to show you how to transcribe it and what tool that I used. And then from the transcription, we will also use it to generate a summary of the conversation that was in that transcription. So this is the process that we will be covering in today's video. All right, so here's the audio file that I wanted to show you here. I'm going to play just a couple of seconds of it, and then later on you're going to actually see in the transcript what's being spoken here at the very beginning. But just keep in mind that this is the step that we're on right now. I've already extracted the audio into this file using Camtasia. And so now we're going to be able to use this, and we're going to use another tool to transcribe it. So here's what that audio sounds like. Um, First of all, just let me say thank you to all of you for joining us. It's been a while. It's been quite a while since we've gotten together, and a couple of new faces here. All right. So that's the gist of that. It's a long file. It's a long audio file. So what we're going to do next is I'm going to set up the next process, the next part of the process that will actually take this audio and transcribe it. And so that will be the next step. Okay, so in this next step, I'm going to use Word, Microsoft Word, and we're going to create a new blank document. And then what I'm going to do is up here in the right-hand corner, I'm going to use this dictate and the drop down, and we're going to use the transcribe option. So what we do here is we click on transcribe, and then it's going to ask where's the audio file at. So I'm going to say upload audio. Okay, and then we'll go to my download directory here and into the audio, and I'm going to click on this, and I'm going to say open, or click on open. And then you can see here that depending on the size of the file, it's going to take, it could take minutes or it could take longer. So I'm going to stop or pause this, and then I'll come back when it's close to being done. All right, so here we are. The audio file has been transcribed, and you can see here that it has attributed each line to who is speaking. And later on in here, you can see there are other speakers as well. So speaker 1, speaker 2, speaker 3, etc. And so the other thing that's really helpful is down here at the bottom, it says add to document. And this is where it's going to take the entire transcription and we can add it to the main part of the document. So I'm going to say send everything over with speaker and timestamps so that you can see it all here. And then what I'm going to do at this point is I'm going to save the entire document, the entire transcript, into a file. So I'll click on File and Save As, and we'll call it simply Meeting Transcript. And then I'll click on Save. And then what we're going to do is once this is saved, at this point we're done inside of Word. And so we're going to go ahead and close Word. And then what we'll do is we'll end up going into a AI engine. I'm going to use ChatGPT. That's our next step. So let me pull that back up on the screen here momentarily. Okay, so we've extracted our audio, we've transcribed our audio into text, and now the next step is we're going to take that text and let AI parse it and then organize it for us. And that next part, and I'll show you how to write a prompt that will organize that transcript into a summary for us. Okay, so here we are on our last step. So what we're going to do at this point is we're going to be able to take the transcript that we created from the audio and we're going to import that into ChatGPT, and then we're going to write a prompt to ask ChatGPT to summarize the transcript. So let's go through that process right now. I'm going to open up the browser, and here what I'm going to do is I'm going to upload the transcript. So I'm going to click on the plus sign and add files, and then we'll go to the location where our file is stored, which is in the audio directory. And I'm going to take the transcript file and I'm just going to click open. All right, so our transcript file is now uploaded, and then we're going to put in a prompt here. I'm just going to paste my prompt, and here it is. We had our first board meeting last night, and I have a transcript of the meeting, so I would like to share the transcript with you, and you can do a few things with it. Number one, summarize the entire meeting and make any observations, group topics, and also highlight action items. Number two, where possible, identify the speakers as speaker 1, speaker 2, speaker 3, and speaker 4. And then finally, you can ignore the timestamps that are in the transcript. So at this point, it has our transcript, and then we're going to click Go. And let's see what ChatGPT does with our transcript. Okay, comes back and says below is a structured synthesis of your first board meeting. And it provides us an executive summary. It says speaker 1, this is in this case the founder, framed the meeting around a core tension. And then speaker 2, identification. Topic 3, major discussion themes or observations, etc. So what it did was it basically took the entire transcript and organized it in such a way that anyone who was not able to attend the meeting can get an overall summary of this meeting. And all of this is done by taking the original recording, converting it to audio, and then converting the audio to a transcript, and then using AI to parse that transcript and then create an organized summary of the meeting. And that's all there is to it. Thank you for joining me today on Fatherly AI.